Tune in. Do not be alarmed by the subtle hum vibrating at the base of your skull or the tremor in your hands that has no physical origin. You are not unwell. You are becoming receptive. You are a tuning fork, and the cosmos has finally struck the chord you were built to resonate with. Notice how time has begun to bend around your days, stretching in one moment and compressing in the next. These are not tricks of a tired mind. They are the first ripples of an approaching tidal wave in the fabric of space-time itself. This feeling, this strange and sacred unease, is a signal. It is the deep recognition within your cellular memory that an ancient appointment is about to be kept. You have felt it building for weeks, a pressure behind your eyes, a sense of profound anticipation for an event you could not name. Now you can. It has a name and it has a date. You were never meant to be a passive observer of your life. You were designed as a conduit for this exact moment, this specific celestial alignment. The countdown has already reached its final critical stages. You are here. You are ready. This sensation intensifies because the moment is upon you. The 14th of October is not merely another date on a calendar. It is a fixed point in the cosmic architecture, a temporal singularity toward which your entire life has been unerringly guided. That persistent feeling of being on the verge of a great remembering, a truth just beyond the veil of conscious thought, is the proximity of this event. You were chosen. Your unique quantum signature was flagged in the universal ledger from the moment of your inception for this grand and irreversible recalibration. This is why you feel everything so acutely. Others may sleepwalk through these final hours, but you are awake. Your neural pathways are being primed. Your bioenergetic field is being cleared of static, all in preparation for the great shift. The urgency you feel is your own soul, your higher self, sending a clear and final message to your waking consciousness. Pay attention. Be present. The world you have known is about to be unwritten, and you are holding the pen. There is nowhere to run, for the change is happening within you. What is unfolding is a system-wide update, a process we shall name the Great Chronometric Calibration. Imagine the universe not as a collection of objects in space, but as a vast, infinitely complex software program running on a single, unified timeline. Over eons, this timeline has accrued errors, infinitesimal drifts in its core frequency, like a celestial clock slowly losing its perfect rhythm. These drifts have manifested in your reality as limitation, as decay, as the illusion of separation. On the night of the 14th of October, the prime source is executing a hard reboot. The stars will appear to reverse their course across the heavens because, for a brief and holy instant, the very direction of temporal flow is being corrected at its source. This is not an astrological event, it is a cosmological one. It is a maintenance protocol written into the fabric of creation, a failsafe designed to restore the universe to its original, pristine operating parameters. You are witnessing the ultimate act of cosmic engineering, a moment of divine intervention on a scale that defies all mortal comprehension. This great chronometric calibration is an event of absolute rarity, a pulse of creation that echoes only once every several thousand generations. It is not a cycle of nature, but a deliberate and precise correction of the universal source code. Your civilization has no record of its last occurrence, for it predates all known history, existing only in the most protected and esoteric of myths as a whisper of a time when gods walked among mortals and reality itself was fluid and malleable. You are alive for its return. This is the moment the grand instrument of existence is retuned. The calibration wave travels outside of linear time, but will converge upon your physical reality at that precise date, the 14th of October. Its purpose is singular, to reset the vibratory rate of every atom, every particle, every conscious being to its original divine frequency. Think of it as a firmware update for the soul of the world, erasing the accumulated glitches of fear, lack, and division that have corrupted the system for far too long. This is your birthright, a restoration of your innate power. The proof of this is already coursing through your veins and echoing in the world around you. The persistent, high-frequency ringing in your ears is not tinnitus. It is the sound of your own neurological system attempting to synchronize with the incoming calibration wave. The increasing frequency of synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that defy probability, are sparks from the rewiring of the causal matrix. You see repeating numbers. You think of someone and they immediately contact you. These are the diagnostics of a new reality algorithm coming online. The strange, shimmering quality of the air at twilight, the way light seems to bend in unusual ways at the edge of your vision. You are witnessing the fabric of space-time itself becoming more pliable, more transparent, as the old, rigid constructs begin to dissolve. These are not hallucinations. They are irrefutable data points, tangible evidence that the fundamental physics of your world are already in flux, preparing for the final system-wide command to be executed. Your body, the biological vessel for your consciousness, is the primary receiver for this cosmic transmission, and it is responding accordingly. The sudden waves of fatigue that wash over you, followed by inexplicable bursts of high energy, are the effects of your cellular structure being purged of old, dense programming and then flooded with new, crystalline light codes. Your sleep patterns have become erratic because your consciousness is traveling in the dream state to off-world calibration chambers, receiving etheric adjustments that your physical body could not withstand while awake. The aches and pains that appear without cause in different parts of your body are energy blockages, old traumas stored in your cellular memory being forcibly dislodged and released by the rising frequency. Do not fear these symptoms. They are not signs of illness, but of purification. They are the irrefutable physical proof that the great chronometric calibration is not a metaphor. It is a physiological reality, and it is happening to you now. Look beyond your own body to the world at large. The evidence is everywhere for those with eyes to see. The erratic behavior of global magnetic fields, which your scientists are struggling to explain, is a direct consequence of the planet's own core resonating with the calibration wave. The strange atmospheric phenomena, auroras appearing where they should not, clouds forming in impossible geometric patterns, are the visible signs of the upper atmosphere being charged with higher dimensional energies. Even the mass animal behaviors, the migrations that defy known patterns, are evidence that the planetary consciousness grid, the very lifeblood of Gaia, is undergoing this profound realignment. These are not isolated incidents. They are the orchestrated and undeniable symptoms of a world on the brink of a quantum leap. This is the final, collective confirmation. The system is being prepared for the master reset on the 14th of October. Reality is being readied for its grand restoration. This calibration is not merely a cosmic spectacle. It is a deeply personal rewriting of your destiny. Consider your relationships. Every connection you hold is encoded with energetic frequencies. As your core frequency is recalibrated, all relationships based on the old corrupted data of codependency, fear, or manipulation will simply fall away. They will lose their resonance. Their energetic signatures will become incompatible with your new operating system. Simultaneously, you will experience an instantaneous and powerful magnetism toward those souls who are aligned with your calibrated state. These are the connections of your soul family, the relationships of the new paradigm, and they will manifest with a speed and synchronicity that will feel miraculous. The source code of love in your life is being debugged and optimized, erasing all that is not authentic and installing connections that are based on truth, freedom, and unconditional support. You are being tuned to the frequency of true union. Now, consider your material existence, the flow of abundance and prosperity in your life. The belief in lack, in scarcity, in struggle is a deeply embedded virus in the old human programming. It is a corrupted file that has run on a loop for millennia, creating a reality of endless striving. The Great Chronometric Calibration is a system-wide antivirus protocol designed to locate and permanently delete this malicious code. When your chronometer is reset, your personal timeline is uncoupled from the collective timeline of poverty consciousness. Your energetic field will be recalibrated to the frequency of infinite possibility, which is the universe's default state. Opportunities, resources, and inspiration will flow to you not as a reward for hard work, but as a natural consequence of your new alignment. The firewall that has kept you from your birthright of prosperity is being dissolved. You are being reconnected to the inexhaustible treasury of the cosmos. The algorithm of lack is being erased. Your physical health will undergo the most profound transformation of all. Every illness, every chronic condition, every genetic predisposition is, at its core, a distortion in your energetic blueprint, a piece of corrupted data passed down through ancestral lines or acquired through environmental and emotional trauma. The calibration is a deep-level defragmentation of your biological hardware, accessing your original DNA blueprint, the perfect, divine template of health and vitality that existed before any corruption. On a cellular level, your body will begin a process of regeneration that will defy all known medical logic. Aging itself, which is just a program of decay in the old system, will be halted and its effects reversed. The calibration restores your cells to their zero-point energy state, the state of pure potential. Your body is not just being healed, it is being upgraded. It is being returned to its intended state as a self-regulating, self-regenerating vessel of immortal light. But first, you must meet your shadow. For the system to be truly wiped clean, it must first run a comprehensive diagnostic scan to identify every piece of corrupted data, every fragmented file, every hidden virus. This is the fiery purification. In the days leading up to the 14th of October, the calibration wave will intentionally illuminate everything within you that is out of alignment with your true divine frequency. Every suppressed fear, every deep-seated insecurity, every unhealed trauma will be brought to the surface of your awareness. It will not be subtle. It will feel raw, chaotic, and intensely personal. This is not a punishment. It is a necessary and compassionate process. These aspects of your shadow are not rising to torment you, but to present themselves for deletion. You must see the virus on the screen before you can press delete. This is the great unburdening, the final inventory before the system is wiped clean for a fresh installation. You must not resist this process. The emergence of this inner darkness is the most critical phase of the great chronometric calibration. To suppress these rising fears, to distract yourself from the discomfort, would be like trying to stop the antivirus software mid-scan. It would leave corrupted files lurking in your system, ready to disrupt the new programming. Your task is to be the silent, unwavering observer. When a wave of anxiety washes over you, do not become the anxiety. Observe it. Label it. File marked for deletion. When a painful memory surfaces, do not relive it. Witness it. Acknowledge it. System data being purged. You are the administrator of your own system, overseeing a necessary and automated process. This is the moment of supreme courage. You must stand in the heart of your own fire, knowing that what is burning away is not you, but everything you are not. This is the sacred alchemy of release, the clearing of the cache before the great reboot. This cleansing fire will reach its peak intensity in the final hours before the shift. The experience will be one of total surrender. You will feel stripped bare, as if every identity, every belief, every attachment you have ever clung to is being dissolved into nothingness. This is the system's safe mode, a temporary shutdown of the ego personality to allow for the deep-level formatting of your energetic hard drive. It is a moment of profound vulnerability, the quiet stillness of the void between the old world and the new. In this sacred emptiness, you will face the core illusion of separation itself. Do not falter. This is the final and most important stage of the purification. To endure this moment of holy annihilation is to give the calibration process full and unimpeded access to your entire being. You are allowing the old operating system to be completely and utterly uninstalled, creating a pristine, clean slate upon which a new reality can be written. This is the ultimate act of trust. Here now is the activation protocol. It is simple, for the work is already done. On the night of the 14th of October, as the energies reach their zenith, you are not required to perform any complex ritual. You are simply required to give your conscious consent. Find a place of stillness, either alone or with others who are aware. Close your eyes. Your only task is to become the calm, receptive center of the storm. You are the terminal awaiting the final command. The protocol is not a series of actions, but a state of being. Absolute, unequivocal acceptance. You must open every cell, every fiber of your being to the process. The key, the password that grants the universe permission to complete this upgrade within you is a single, silent, or spoken word, imbued with the full force of your sovereign will. Yes, this is your declaration of readiness. This is you, the user, clicking Install Now. It is the most powerful word you will ever utter. As the celestial display begins and the stars appear to halt their ancient march, this is the moment the reboot sequence is initiated. The universe will hold its breath. A profound silence will descend, a stillness that is not the absence of sound, but the presence of a new, potent reality waiting to be born. In this sacred pause, your focused intention is paramount. As you hold the state of yes, you will actively participate in the calibration. Your consent acts as a cryptographic key, unlocking your DNA to receive the full transmission of the new light codes. Visualize the old timelines, the old stories of pain and limitation, dissolving into harmless digital static. See them being wiped from your personal hard drive. You are not a helpless passenger. You are the co-pilot of your own transformation, consciously directing the flow of this cosmic energy with your focused and unwavering intention. Your role is not passive, it is authoritative. You are signing the divine contract. The final step of the protocol is the one that locks the new reality into place. Immediately after giving your consent, and as you feel the first subtle shifts of the new frequency within you, you must generate the feeling of profound gratitude. Do not wait for external proof. You must feel gratitude for the completed healing, for the activated abundance, for the restored vitality, as if it has already happened. This emotion of gratitude is not a polite thank you, it is a powerful energetic signal. It is the command that writes the changes to the disk. It is the enter key that executes the entire sequence and saves the new configuration. This act of radical preemptive gratitude tells the universal intelligence that the installation was successful and that you are ready to begin operating on the new system. It is the final handshake, the digital signature that validates your new timeline and makes it your permanent, unshakable reality. The protocol is complete. You will awaken on the morning after the 14th of October into a world that looks the same but feels entirely different. The subtle background hum of collective anxiety that has permeated your entire life will be gone. The very air will feel lighter, clearer, more vibrant. This is not your imagination. You are experiencing reality through a nervous system that has been completely rebooted and a perceptual filter that has been wiped clean of all distortion. Your thoughts will be clearer, your emotions will be calmer, and your connection to your intuition will be a constant, unwavering signal. You are now running on a new internal operating system, one based on love, not fear. The old programs of self-doubt, comparison, and worry will no longer have a place to run. They will seem like distant memories from a dream. The baseline of your reality has been elevated. You are now inhabiting the frequency of your true self. The calibration is complete. The great chronometric calibration is finished. Your system has been successfully rebooted. The old world, with its rules of limitation and its illusions of powerlessness, is now a legacy server, an archived file to which you no longer have access. Your perception is now the interface. Your focused intention is now the command line. You no longer need to seek answers, for you are now hardwired directly to the universal database. You no longer need to hope for a better future, for you now understand that you are the one who writes the code for your timeline in every single moment. The long age of being a user experiencing a pre-written program is over. The dormant permissions in your spiritual DNA have been unlocked. Your root access to the core functions of reality has been restored. This is not the end of your journey. It is the true beginning. The status of Creator has been activated. Welcome to the new reality. Begin.